Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of UCN News. I'm Kyle Wiebers. Here's what's in the headlines for today. A Storm Lake car dealership is offering free car checkups. Finals week is fast approaching. The athletics department held an All Sports Banquet. We'll get a spring sports recap from Andrew Bandstra. And finally, we'll take a special look at the BV women's soccer team. Let's go ahead and get started with car checkups. As part of the 24/7 For Your Safety initiative, the Office for Student Affairs, in cooperation with Edwards Auto Center here in Storm Lake, encourages all BVU students to check your ride before you travel home this summer. If you would like to get your car looked at by a certified Edwards technician, simply go to Edwards Auto Center on 1301 North Lake Avenue from Thursday, May 18th to Thursday, May 25th, and present your student ID to have a technician give your vehicle a safety inspection for free. This is an opportunity that is highly encouraged by student affairs staff because the sooner you can get any potential car trouble noticed and worked out, the sooner you can get home safe. If you have any questions about the Check Your Ride program, you can contact Nancy Marshall in the Office for Student Affairs. Finals week is fast approaching and we have all the details you will need to be successful to conquer your exams. Finals week will take place during the week of May 22nd to the 25th. Exam times will run from 8 a.m. to 7:15 p.m. If you have any questions as to when your finals are, the schedule is located under the Academics tab Schedule on BeaverNet. During finals week, there are a lot of opportunities for you to take study breaks and to de-stress. The Student Activities Board is providing finals massages in the Dow's Conference Center on Monday, May 22nd. Also on May 22nd is the Moonlight Breakfast. If you find yourself hungry while studying, take a few friends and head down to the Serve at 9:30 p.m. for a breakfast and a study break. If you are needing a quiet place to study, you can always stop in to the CAE. The library will also be extending their hours to 1 a.m. every day from Sunday, May 21st to Tuesday, May 23rd. Once again, if you have any questions as to when your exam times are, the full schedule is located under the Academic Schedule tab on BeaverNet. This past Monday, the Buena Vista Athletic Department hosted the All Sports Banquet in the Dow's Conference Center. Buena Vista coaches and athletes all gathered together to hold an event recognizing the successes had throughout the various sports on campus. Awards were given out to standout leaders, teams with the most community service, best team GPAs, just to name a few. Graduating seniors were also recognized for the years of effort that they've put into their respective sports. Coaches and staff were also recognized for the countless hours they put into making the BV Athletic Department one of the best. Keeping with BV Athletics, spring sports are officially all wrapped up, and tonight we have on sports anchor Andrew Bandstra to give us a recap of the spring season. Andrew?
Yes, Kyle. All of the spring sports have wrapped up their regular and conference tournament seasons. Each of the spring teams had great seasons, as well as many student athletes earning all conference, all academic conference, and all region accolades. The Beaver baseball team concluded their season this past weekend at their conference tournament. Unfortunately, they were dealt a heartbreaking loss by Co. They finished the tournament in third place and the season with a 26-17 record. 5 of the players earned all IAC accolades. The BV softball team placed 5th in the regular season and were unfortunately knocked out of the first round in the tournament by Wartburg. They finished the season with a 20-17 record, and they finished conference play with an 8-8 record. 2 players, Keely Bycroft and Marissa Schmidt, were named to the all IAC team, and then Marissa also earned first team all-region accolades. 5 Beavers are graduating from the team this spring. The BV track and field program is finishing up a strong season this week at Augustana Twilight Meet in Rock Island, Illinois. The BV track and field program also hosted this year's Outdoor Track and Field Championships. At the championships, senior Kyle Wessling placed 3rd in javelin, earning him all-conference recognition. In total at the Outdoor Championships, the team had 26 PRs and 4 all-IAC performances. Madison Spear finished the season ranked 20th nationally in 100-meter hurdles, with her sister Mallory ranking 30th nationally in the 200-meter dash. Kyle Wessling also finished 29th nationally in the decathlon with a score of 6,081. The men's tennis team recently finished up their season with a close 4-5 loss to Martin Luther College. Seniors Chris Haberman and Jesse Brace finished the season at number 1 in doubles with a record of 19-7. Chris Haberman went 7-17 in number 1 singles, and Jessie Brace finished at number 2 with a 9-15 record. Haberman and Brace finished the season with all IAC accolades for their performances this season. And that's a wrap on Spring Beaver Athletics. Back to you, Kyle.
Thanks, Andrew, for that great recap of the spring sports seasons. An established relationship between the coach and athlete is absolutely necessary for a team to be successful. We go now to UCN News reporter Chris Haberman as he gets an in-depth look at the player-coach relationships on the BV women's soccer team.
Offers an opportunity that's very unique to a lot of places in the sense that they focus on the individual. We'll be with you every single step of the way, and even once you get on campus, you will not be forgotten. While you're here, we're going to make it the best experience that possibly can be available to you. Sheena Van Rokel, head women's soccer coach at the University. We're based off of family. And we're based off of the idea of commitment as well. The whole concept of 11 beats 1, that's who we are, because one player is not above the other, but we fight together and we want to make sure that each other becomes successful. I had the opportunity to meet Cheney her senior year of high school as she was going through the process of figuring out which college fit her best. And for her, it wasn't just about playing soccer, but it was also what was the best academic fit for her as well. And in growing with her in those opportunities, seeing her blossom as a player has been amazing.
I just remember SVR, my coach just calling me all the time, just checking in on me, seeing how things were, not even to talk about soccer, just to talk about life. She made me feel like more of a person instead of just a player.
There have been moments where you see her rise above expectations that she didn't even think that she could hold for herself. And it's great to see that in a player.
It's gotten really close. Like, I'm in her office a lot. We talk, not just about soccer, but again about life. She really cares about how you're doing, how your family's doing, your grades.
So when we talk about relationships and helping the program, that's really what propels us to move forward, essentially, because if we don't have that unification on the pitch, then we're not going to be successful. And so it's not just about the player, but it's really about who we are as individuals, you know, our strengths, our weaknesses, that make us the stronger foundation that we can be in moving forward. The neat thing about Caroline is we both entered in the program at the same time, and we saw the opportunities that were ahead of us. She helps lead the team, not only in the sense of play and determination, but in having heart and continually being a student to the craft of the game.
Well, we both came in together. My freshman year was her first year here, and so we've really grown together within the program. So it's kind of been a special relationship I've never had with a coach before, and honestly, it's something that I think has helped me a lot as a player, growing with her.
When I'm sitting in the office, she can come in at points and times and say, hey, I have a really great idea on a formation. Or hey, what if we do this at practice? I think it'd be really great. Or I feel like we're missing this. It's nice to have those relationships where it's not just about the coach leading the pack, but it's players able to come in and have those conversations with the coaching staff.
I wouldn't imagine playing for a team in which I didn't have a relationship with the coach. They're such a critical part of every team, so having that relationship is very important, and SVR does a really good job at making sure you have that relationship with her so it's not just your player on a roster.
Whether you're a student athlete or involved in any other extracurriculars on our campus, the main focus that we have is not just a community, but a family.
We're close. We're a bunch of goofballs, in my opinion. The team is awesome. You'll have a lot of fun and you won't regret it.
Our team is a family, honestly. On the field and off the field, we get along really well. There's not a single girl on the team that I don't think if something bad was happening to someone in their personal life, they wouldn't go out of their way to help. It's just a camaraderie that you don't really see with a lot of teams that I think is really special.
The women's soccer season will kick off immediately following the start of classes in the fall. You can catch all of their home games at the J. Leslie Rollins Stadium or over the radio on 97.5 KBVU The Edge. Well, that's all the time we have for today. During today's credits, we will be playing a special video taken from the UCN staff's attempt at their very own cardboard boat float. Thank you for tuning in to UCN News this semester. For all of us here at UCN, we hope you have a great summer, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall. I'm Kyle Wiebers, and you've been watching UCN News. Good night, Beaver Nation.
There we go. You get in the front. Oh my God, it's floating! Not getting well. We're gonna try just Tyler.
This is a bad idea, Tyler.
Well, this is surprisingly stable.
Oh no!
Oh! Ah! I got you!
Oh, come on.
No! We're taking our water.
Go, Jimmy, go!
Ah! I got you!
Oh, come on.
No! We're taking our water.
Go, Jimmy, go!
GoPro's waterproof.
Yes.
I lost the oar. Oh, jeez. Wow. Whoa. It's cold.